Junior Academy from all across Australia. Would you please put your hands together for the first of our rising stars from Moranbah, Queensland, Reese Laheeb. From Bajul, Queensland, Taj Everingham. From Gympie, Riley Merrill. From Mackay, Clint Gall. Noah Dingle. From Bundaberg, Queensland, Lane Cross. He's from Banana, Queensland, Zane Maslin. Willow Trees, Bailey Searle. From Gracemere, Trace Mellors. Out of Brisbane, Bailey Proctor. From Sawyers Gully, New South Wales, Jordan Britt. And from Marion Vale, Queensland, this is Rex Walker. This is the lineup of your Rising Stars competition. So we transition now to the biggest, baddest bull riders of the bunch. These are your Pee-wee Cowboys. From Gympie, Queensland, Jasper Wheeland. From Billawheeler, Tom Bode. From Mackay, Lachlan Vella. From Moranbah, Queensland, Xavier Stevens. Out of Gunnedah, New South Wales, Chase Berry. From 2 Mile Flat, New South Wales, Smiley Butler. From Gunnedah, Bobby Berry. These are your Pee-wee challengers. The next division that will be represented here by 11 Cowboys this afternoon will be the Junior Mini Bull Riders. From Yarrick, New South Wales, say hello to Flynn Guyot. Out of Singleton, Sonny Heffernan. From Scone, New South Wales, Charlie O'Halloran. From 2 Mile Flat, Brax Butler. From Jaringa, Queensland, Wiley Roots. Glendon Brooks, Nash Goddard. From Boulder Combe, Queensland, it's Wyatt Smith. Out of Barraba, New South Wales, Noah Lowe. Calliope, Queensland's Nate Wilson. From Marion Vale, Clayton Walker. And from Glendon Brook, Judd Thomas. These are your Junior Mini Bull Riders. One of the biggest events that we'll be watching here this afternoon as a prelude to the Monster Energy Tour will be your Senior Mini Bull Riders, led in by Emerald's Ty Meek. From Jerry's Plains, Oscar Eastley. He's from Westbrook, Queensland, E.J. Morris. This is Billy Edwards. From Banana, Mac Haley. Barrabas, Braxlow. From Gympie, Chase Whelan. Catherine in the Northern Territory sends us Jack Jones. From Serena, Ronan Majowski. Wolvie, Queensland's Darcy Merrill. From Bajul, Kai Everingham. Marion Vale's Ebbett Walker. From Serena, Hudson Lyle. And from Bundara, Cassidy Carlon. So, ladies and gentlemen, they are the Cowboy competitors in the Can-Am Junior Academy. Coming up next.
Doesn't matter what happens to you. Life don't stop. Neither do I.
We are bringing Nitro Circus back down under. Get your tickets, nitrocircus.com.
Well, everybody, I'm joined here by my good friend Simon Mallory here this afternoon. And Simon, we're getting ready for the first event of the afternoon. It is the Can-Am Rising Stars, section number 1.
It's going to be a great afternoon. And this is right. We're actually going to start with the older kids first. So the Rising Stars, we're actually going to start our competition here. Now, these are the kids that are about to, well, they've got their eyes on the PBR, on the main open event.
Just say it, they're all shaving.
They are all shaving. That's right. we are looking at them right now. So this is the future generation. Our good friends Can-Am, Dittman bucking bulls involved. Let's look at Reese Laheath now. Let's go, Reese.
Wow, what a great little bull. Hey, Mackay, how about you do that young man a big favor and put your hands together for him? I mean, that was a shame, bucking off at 4.67. Now, for those of you who have joined us early, mini bull riding, or the Rising Stars event, is exactly the same. The rules are exactly the same as what we're going to watch in the Monster Energy Tour tonight. So each and every one of these youngsters have to ride for 8 seconds. You cannot touch that bull with your free hand. You cannot touch yourself with that free hand. You cannot even ride with a mobile phone. So, number one thing is you've got to ride these bulls just like the pros.
Exactly, 8 seconds all the way. So, Taj Everingham here, we're looking at. He's from Bejewel, Queensland, 17 years. Loose change, which I can never find in my house.
Yeah, well, Taj, his dad was a Central Queensland bull riding champion. This young cowboy is following in his footsteps, and it says, cowboy up.
Oh, ho. Nice, Taj. This is the way we want to start things off.
He's feeling hot, all right. Taj Everingham from Bejewel, making a nice ride on the back of Loose Change this afternoon from Back to Roots Rodeo Company. 69 points will be the score, 69.
It's a fantastic way to start this round of competition. On the board, Taj. Now, Riley Merrill from Gympie, Queensland. He's actually at the lower end of the age bracket here at 16 years of age. White Michael is the bull. Here we go. Come on, Riley.
Wow, and he had a spinner. So tough luck there for Riley Merrill. You know, and we've seen Riley put together and produce some magical moments in the Rising Stars competition this year. And unfortunately, he meets with foul play here in Mackay.
He's going to be very upset with that effort, but no doubt we'll be back. Okay, now we got a little local cowboy here.
Yeah, it says right here, and I think if I spell it right, people will know where he's from. He's from Mackay, Mackay, Queensland.
Clint Gall, 18 years young. Hip-hop is the bull that he finds himself on the back of. Back to Roots Rodeo. Bring us a great pen. Let's go, Clint, local cowboy.
Wow, and it's great to see that they brought some buckers here to test these youngsters this afternoon. 4.14 seconds for the third generation cowboy. And it is, unfortunately, no score for Clint Gall.
Third generation, you say?
Well, maybe. I'm not sure. I'll have to Google him.
Well, we have got a long line of cowboys here. And cowgirls, I must say. We've had a great uptake from the female side on this sport.
It's a little like the football, the NRL and the AFL. We've kind of got the women league in the mini bull riding as well. So that is really cool. But unfortunately, we don't have any ladies here with us this weekend.
Well, we have a cowboy, though, you can see taking his rap. Noah Dingle from Boona, Victoria. Now, Noah had a great event last weekend in Nowra. 75 points he was able to jag. But yellow venom. I don't like any type of venom, especially venom that's yellow.
Noah Dingle.
What are the great
Can-Am bucking shoots.
I was going to say there, Warren, one of the great things is that these kids get to experience exactly what it is like at a PBR. We've got our arena director out there, we've got our protection athletes on board, and all those cowboys at the back of the chutes as well. All this experience is around these young athletes. So this is a fantastic opportunity for them to be in that real-life application and putting up with a bull right now that's just not playing the game for him.
Yeah, I think they need to change this bull's name to Sitting Bull. Oh, he's got him on his feet, and he's calling for the gate. This kid can't ride bulls. Here we go. Watch Noah. Yeah, cheer him on.
Oh, finding a vein of form here. Noah Dingle putting together to the whistle, and we're going to have a look here what the judges decide on that ride.
Yeah, he had his tourniquet tight. 67 points on the back of Venom. 67. And that will move him into the number 2 spot as we go to our final bull rider in the first section of the Rising Stars. And it is going to be a young man whose dad was a former PBR Rookie of the Year. This is Lane Cross from Bundaberg, Queensland, and the bull from Back to Roots called a Frostbite. Here he is. Got him. How about a big hand for Bundaberg's Lane Cross, ladies and gentlemen. A great effort for that 16-year-old, and I love to watch the stuff that he puts on social media. He puts a lot of these great rides wherever he's competing at on social media. Great young man, and a nice ride of 65 points for Lane Cross.
Well, that will bring us to, we've kind of split our Rising Stars in half, so we're going to put a hold on that competition.
What, kind of like a magician?
Yeah, exactly.
Saw them in half?
Exactly. We'll spin them around and see if their feet wobble. But what we'll do is now go all the way back to the younger generation. Of course, I'm going to be talking about our Pee-wee competitors.
The Pee-wee competitors are getting ready, and we take a look at the lineup. There's 7 of them waiting. All right, we're coming up with the Pee-wees right after this.
History will be made where legends rise. A battle for glory. PBR Grand Finals.
Bring it!
Where one rider will be crowned the Australian champion. The biggest event of the year. 2 nights of adrenaline-filled, heart-stopping action. 31st October at Townsville Entertainment Center. Tickets on sale now at pbraustralia.com.au.
Our good friends from Ariat, of course, all of our winners in the Can-Am Junior Academy this afternoon get some really cool stuff from Ariat, the official cowboy boot of the PBR. Let's go to the biggest names in the bull riding world, the powerhouse bodies of the Pee-wee bull riders.
Exactly, Warren. This is going to be great to see. Now, we go all the way back to the young kids now, from 8, 9 and 10 in our Pee-wee division. Jasper Whelan is going to open us up. So he's there in that Snowy River Caravan bucking chute. We are streaming this live around the world as well, Warren. I know there's a few grandparents out there watching the stream.
Yeah, I think there was 52 million views last week in Nowra with the Can-Am Junior Academy alone. So
that makes sense.
Good.
That makes sense. There's a big following for these young kids. And why wouldn't you? When you see how dangerous these bulls can be, especially a bull named like Leatherman.
Yeah, big thank you to Ditman Bucking Bulls for supporting the Can-Am Junior Academy. But here's Jasper.
Come on, Jasper. Oh.
Wow. How about a little noise for him, ladies and gentlemen? Kind of looked like a pimple on a pumpkin, but a good ride for Jasper Wheeler.
Oh, he is pumped. 55.5 points. Of course he should be. What a way to start. He's travelled a long way from Gympie, Queensland.
Yeah, and you know, and his brother too has been a former champion from the Pee Wee division. And a great job for Jasper with that 55.5 point score as we move now to a bull that, well, I think a lot of the mothers are going to be looking for this brand tomorrow morning when they start doing the washings, but they call the bull Omo.
Oh, yeah. From Back to Roots Rodeo Company, he's got so many bulls, he just started naming them from the household objects. Come on, Tom Bode. Look at this young cowboy go. He's got a seat.
Oh! Oh, boy. Tom Bode got stuck in the rinse cycle on Omo. And a no score for the Billa Wheeler bull rider. And that is a shame. But that is a tough little bull. I mean, when you look back, I mean, they've only ridden him 4 times out of 11.
Yeah.
Pretty good out there for Tom Bode.
Look at the work of our Snow River Caravan Protection athletes. They're in like a flash, putting their body on the line.
Yeah, they were a little standoffish there because of the reputation of that bull. So they were kind of weren't as quick as what they are when you see the big bulls out tonight. Here's Knees and Toes with Lachlan Vella. From right here in Mackay, Queensland, the 10-year-old needs a little hometown help. Oh, boy. And Kerry Whitehouse just turned from a stallion to a gelding in the blink of an eye. Watch this. Watch him right here. Watch this. Boom.
Kerry, come on. You can't turn your back on these beasts. You might have to check on Kerry there.
Yeah,
a little shock.
That was a tough. That's what I said to you. These Pee Wee Mini Bulls are some of the most ferocious animals that we get to see on a week-in, week-out basis. And these youngsters, I mean, they are putting it on the line. Xavier Stevens, this is the first time we've seen this young bull rider. He's 9 years of age from Moranbah, and he is on Coors.
Now, it's probably we jest a little bit about these bulls, but I've got to say, for these kids, these bulls are actually quite big, quite tough, quite strong, and finding that weight of like 150, 200 kilo plus animal landing down on top of you.
Hey.
Well,
Wow.
hang on. What's going on here? Looks like...
Yeah, looks Coors has just turned right around in the chute here. So causing some complications for Moranbah's Xavier Stevens. So it looks like we're going to come back to him. We're going to move to probably Chase Berry in the Ariat chute.
Well, I love the attitude that this kid has. Chase Berry, you see him around out the back there. He just loves being here at the PBR. And he is fired up. He's ready for the action. Young Chase Berry.
All right. So he bucked off Morton in now. He bucked off Ladybug in orange, but he rode Ladybug for 65.5 at Hawkesbury. And look at this one.
Wow.
Oh.
It was like he was in the straight at Flemington there. Chase Berry, once the gate opened, Wish was off like a shot.
Yeah, that bull is a descendant of the great Seabiscuit.
Well, he showed it there, and Chase Berry all of a sudden becoming an apprentice jockey here at the Junior Academy.
Yeah, and you know, the thing about it is you have to ride a re-ride. So, you know, it is unfortunate, you know, that bull, if he had rode that bull for 8 seconds, the judges would have basically handed him out a re-ride option, but unfortunately he didn't make 8. So give him a big hand just the same, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, look at this young cowboy we can see. Bryson Butler, a.k.a. Smiley Butler, from 2 Mile Flat, New South Wales. Bull ant. I've been bitten by a bull ant. It wasn't nice.
All right, come on, Smiley. Yeah, look at Smiley. Whoa. Oh, and
he's come down a bit hard there. How about you put your hands together for that young cowboy there, folks?
he leaves the arena like a Melbourne Storm player's going to tomorrow night. Unfortunately.
Oh, well,
that
Smiley
was
Butler.
disappointing.
He's rather upset with himself there, but he can hold his head high. He's a tough cowboy, all right.
All right, Bobby Berry from Canada, New South Wales. He's kind of doing what he's getting on what I'm doing right now. I've kind of got some odd socks on.
You seem to have a lot of problem with odd socks, I've heard.
Yep, I've got some odd socks, and that's the name of this bull. Back to Roots Rodeo Company, and boy, the Roots family, well, they've done an absolute mountain of work for the Can-Am Junior Academy since its inception, bringing great livestock and making sure that all of these youngsters are ready to go. Big thank you to Dippin' Bucking Bulls, and there's Kerry Bentley. Got him and Kerry Whitehouse mixed up. Kerry Bentley standing from Dippin' Bucking Bulls on the back of the chutes there. Getting ready to help this young man, Bobby Berry. Now, he's only 8 years of age, so he's one of the younger kids we're watching in the Pee-wee division.
As I said, 8 years of old. I've mentioned this many times before in the Junior Academy. I was never in a condition of mind or strength to be on the back of a bull at 8 years of age. I know you were born on the back of a bull, Warren, but myself, 8 years of old, got to admire the strength and courage that these young kids show.
Yeah, you know, and it's a great way. I mean, it's just like football. It's like any professional sport. The younger you start, so long as your body can remain physically healthy when you get to the pros, the younger you start, the better your basics build. So the foundation that is started at a very young age becomes basically muscle memory. Bobby Berry is trying to beat a 55.5-point score. Here he goes. Come on, Bobby. He's got him. Big hand for Bobby, everybody.
Well, that is a great effort there from Bobby Berry. Plenty of grit. 53 points for the young cowboy.
Wow, 53 points. That is a huge ride for the New South Welsh bull rider, Bobby Berry. And the dismount, a little rough. So we're going to go back to Xavier Stevens, making his Can-Am Junior Academy debut.
Well, this is right. This is the bull Cause that did a full 180 in the bucking chute for him. They've got Cause back the right way. They've given him a compass and showed him which way to face.
Some of our bull riders, there's Nash Mellors down there on the head. There's a lot of cowboys helping them out down here in the chutes. And Xavier Stevens nodding his head.
Oh, dear, he's got a...
Well, he gets up and he throws his hands in the air. He's still happy, everybody. Come on, put your hands together for it. I love that kind of attitude.
Yeah, look at this. Xavier Stevens face first into the sand. He's got a helmet, a grill full of sand. He shakes it out, gives the crowd a big wave. Oh, good on you, Xavier.
Yeah, that is a sand sandwich.
Well, it was indeed from Coors. Well, it looks like we do have ourselves a winner in this division.
Yeah, and it's going to be Jasper Whelan from Gympie, Queensland, folks, with 55.5, and Josh Hansen is on his way out into the middle to talk to our young champion.
Win for you. You won last week in Nowra. You pick up the win again today. You must be riding with a lot of confidence.
Yeah, pretty good to ride two and win two in a row.
Yeah, it's good stuff, mate. And who's your favourite bull rider in the PBR?
My dad and my brother.
Good stuff. That's a fantastic answer, mate. Congratulations.
Well, no doubt about it. He's got to thank Dad. Dad puts the petrol in the car, so good stuff, Jasper. Coming up next, we've got our Can-Am Junior Division. All right, so in the Junior Division, the Can-Am Junior Division, the bull riders get just a little older. A lot of these kids around about 11, 12 years of age, and the bulls get a little bit bigger. All right, I just saw the Snowy River Protection athletes quiver when they heard me say that these bulls get a little bigger. Flynn Guyett from Yarrick, New South Wales will be the first one to ride on a bull called the Jigsaw. Look out. And he has ridden him to the 8 seconds. Now all he's got to do is get off. And a re-ride option for Flynn. So a re-ride opportunity for Flynn.
Well, he was very excited, which is great to see, getting into the crowd, getting the crowd jazzed up. So we'll just wait to see whether he will take that re-ride.
Yeah, you know, he rode Burt last Saturday night in Nowra, New South Wales for 66.5.
Yeah.
47.5 points and a re-ride option. So we'll have to wait, and he's going to take the re-ride, so we will strike the 47.5 point score off the board. And this is Sonny Heffernan from Singleton, the 11-year-old, and he's on the Lamington.
Well, like all sweet treats, they win in the end. Lamington getting the better of Sonny Heffernan there, bringing him down in 3.8 seconds.
Do you like the Cocoa Lamingtons or the pink Lamingtons?
I'm a Cocoa original.
I'm a bit of a pink Lamington guy.
But I tell you what I am very much partial to is the jam in the middle.
Oh,
yeah.
Stop it.
New Zealand treat.
Wow.
Controversy. Charlie O'Halloran is the bull that brings us back on track in the Monster Energy shoot. He's got this bull here. I love the name of this bull, Volk.
Yeah, what is a Volk?
Named after the UFC fighter,
Okay.
Volkanovski.
Oh, Volkanovski. Charlie O'Halloran. I tell you what, this kid's come all the way from the Hunter Valley, and he is a riding son of a gun. Here he is. Wow, and he hits the ground hard. Ladies and gentlemen, would you help him to his feet with your hands, Mackay? Thank you.
Young Charlie O'Halloran there on that Junior Academy replay, as you said, came down. Oh, actually, the bull gave him a little tap dance on the knee.
Yeah. Contact was made.
Well, here we are in our Bisley Workwear shoot. Again, another one of our great sponsors here at PBR. Keeping an eye on the future generation of all the tradies. And Bisley Workwear have got Brax Butler from 2 Mile Flat, New South Wales.
All right. He's actually on sarsaparilla. Okay, so that's not the name of this bull. It's actually called sarsaparilla. So, Brax Butler.
Or I think it's a misspelling. It was meant to be bug light. So the lights that zap your bugs on the porch at home.
Okay.
Well, here we go. Brax Butler. If he can get it done, there's some big numbers on offer with this bull. In the past, that is.
All right, good look at Brax as he nods his head. Come on, help him. Help him. Oh, Brax. You can let go anytime you want.
Oh, boy, oh, boy.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, I tell you what, that just absolutely knocked the air clean out of him. How about you put a little of it back, would you, ladies and gentlemen? Come on.
Yeah, young Brax Butler. Now you can see why that bull has been able to help a lot of cowboys with some numbers, but, man, Bug Light doing his best there on Brax. Well, a young cowboy that had some great success last weekend. He wants to follow along with that. He wants to keep riding hot. We're talking about Wiley Roots.
Wiley Roots.
I like
Got
that.
a little bit of a ring to it,
like
hasn't
that.
it? Wiley Roots, the 12-year-old from Jaringa. He's part of the Back to Roots Rodeo Company, and he is one of our leading junior mini bull riders in the country today. And this is a two-time rematch on a bull called eBay. Now, these two have met twice, and the bull has bucked him off both times. And I am backing Wiley Roots to ride this bull for the third time. And he's wanting to even the score with this great little bull. Watch him. Come on, Wiley, go. Keep going, Wiley. No. Oh, boy. So, eBay threw a little Timo at him, and
Yep.
it is no score.
Check your PayPal account there, Wiley. That is a, Wiley I thought he had it. I thought
he was
his time.
riding like absolute dynamite on the back of that bull, and then all of a sudden that bull just got the better of him. But here's Nash Goddard from Glendonbrook. He's number 3 in the junior mini bull riding this season, and he's on a bull called Red One.
Well, this is a great opportunity here for Nash.
Yeah, well, he
Sitting
rode
third.
this bull in Bloomsbury earlier this year for 60 points. Let's see if he can do it again. Come on.
Oh, it's
Be the
around.
first one to get one ridden. He did it. Come on, Mackay. How about a big hand for Nash Goddard?
So they're saying that the judges are going to give him an option of a reride because Red One just was more like a red line and ran out of juice. And just stopped right there. Had enough. A lot like my young kids, actually. They just give up.
Yeah, he might be. He might work for the CMFEU.
He might indeed. So we'll just find out whether Nash will take his reride.
I'd say he will.
Oh,
He's taken the score. Okay. So we'll get a score up there for Nash. 50 points. Here is Wyatt Smith. Boulder Combe, Queensland on Smoko. Come on, Wyatt. How about one hell of a good bull ride, ladies and gentlemen, for the 11-year-old. Money, money, money. He's shelling it out.
Well, I've got to say here, Noah Lowe there. That was actually Noah Lowe. We got confused and ahead of ourselves, but...
Oh, okay. They bucked him out of order.
Well, have a look
Okay.
here. Warren, I want you to watch this replay. Look at Noah Lowe. Talk about try July in the NRL. Watch the celebration here once he knows he's got the bull. He points back to his mates on the chute and says, you know what, boys, that's for you.
All right, so Noah Lowe was that bull rider.
And look at the celebrations coming out of young Noah. Well, we go back to the one we thought we had earlier, Wyatt Smith in our Monster Energy chute here on Smoko.
So we had 65.5 for Noah Lowe. And this is Wyatt Smith, I believe. Yes,
Yeah.
Wyatt Smith. Okay. Got the Extreme Bulls sticker on his helmet, so this kid has been around. Heads to a bunch of bull riding events all around the country. Like so many of these youngsters, there are so many events on, and this weekend there is the Can-Am Junior Academy, but they have focused their attention on Wyatt Smith with Smoko.
I've got to say a big thanks to our partners, Strutties, as well. Getting these coloured jerseys for our kids, so that's part of our confusion. It's kind of hard to see them until we can see the names on their backs, but the kids are absolutely loving it and look awesome in their kit.
I really love the name of this bull, Smoko, and when you look at it, he's been ridden twice for a 56 and a 66. So this is a great opportunity here for Boulder Combs. Wyatt. Whoa. Oh, and he's in trouble. Hung to the bull. How about a big hand for those 4 guys? Well, there's 4 of them out there. I didn't realize. The awesome foursome this afternoon, our Snowy River Protection athletes.
Wyatt Smith was put to work there.
Wow.
And then in turn, it took all 4 of our Snowy River Caravan Protection athletes to try and help Wyatt out of that pickle that he found himself in. Not to be for him, Mel. Could it be for this cowboy, however? Nate Wilson from Calliope, Queensland. Puss in Boots.
Oh, here we go.
And,
all right.
well,
boy, it is tough to go to work when there is so many people having fun around you. And that is exactly what this bull said. He said, no, I don't want to work today. So a re-ride for Nate Wilson.
Wow. He tried. He really did try and get Puss in Boots to come to the party, but not to be. Well, just when you don't want to work, you don't want to work. I understand how it can be. Look at poor old Puss in Boots just strutting back out of the arena.
Off to Centrelink he'll go, and we will progress with our next bull rider.
Well, we look down our list and we're looking in a great camera shot here of young Clayton Walker from Miriam Vale, Queensland. He's 11 years old, a nomad.
Yeah, and you know, these Walker kids, I tell you what, they are tough. We've seen a lot of these youngsters come right through the Can-Am Junior Academy program. And Nomad, we've only watched this bull one time, and he bucked off Wyatt Smith in Caboolture earlier this year. And you can see that Clayton has just been brutally battered in the chute by that bull called the Nomad.
A lot of focus, too, for these young cowboys for next weekend, or actually 3 weekends' time there in Tamworth, where we will be having the Can-Am Junior Academy Grand Final. So the Grand Final event the weekend before our Monster Energy Tour Grand Final.
Yeah, and it's going to be great. It will be exciting. Judd Thomas will be the bull rider in the Can-Am chute. Pocket Rocket is the bull. Went unridden in Caboolture, where he bucked off Clay Thomas. But he's got a 12-year-old that is number 9. And he's going to lock the door. Watch as he takes the tail down through the little finger, the suicide, as he nods his head. Here he goes. Come on, Judd. Watch him use the feet. How about a big hand for the young man from Glendonbrook, Judd Thomas?
Well, Pocket Rocket will remember Judd Thomas for a long time. Our Can-Am Junior Academy replay numbers are in. 65 points.
Yeah.
For young Judd Thomas.
65. So he knew he had to take that suicide rap. The power of that bull has bucked off bull riders in the past. He is just that explosive. So he laid it all on the table as we go back to Nomad and Clayton Walker.
That's right, we saw it earlier. Clayton Walker in a absolute fist fight in that bucking chute, but now he's reset. He's ready to rock. Let's go, Clayton.
Oh, Clayton, you've got a bucker. Come on, buddy. Hang on.
Well, hang on a second here. This is... Seems to be that he was still hanging on, but the clock's saying 7.8.
Yeah, watch right here. Let's watch it back here on the replay. You can see here, he's down the side here, and bang. Yeah, 7.8. Okay, so no score. And we are going with Flynn.
Yeah, Flynn Guide here takes time. It does indeed for a good bull ride. It only takes 8 seconds, though. Come on, Flynn. Poor old Flynn. Just not getting the bulls to perform for him today. And he started off our section, and he got a re-ride. He's just rode that bull, and we're getting told he's got a re-ride option again. So there's a few cowboys here from this section. We will have to bump into our next section so we can get their bulls run up, their re-ride options.
Yeah, so 2 re-rides, but it is unofficially Judd. No, it is Noah Lowe with 65.5. That leads. So we will come back with the couple of re-rides a little later on. And we are going to move to our senior division. Don't forget, 7 o'clock tonight, the Monster Energy. To a stop, gets underway night number 2, and last night we saw something like 10 qualified rides, Simon. It was a great night of bull riding. So, folks, you have come to the best night. Saturday night is always an awesome night of professional bull riding here at BB Prince Stadium. And we are just moments away from cracking the gate on the first of our senior mini bull riders.
Well, we've got a big bunch of cowboys here, 14 in fact, in this division, that are ready to get in, take their wraps, and hit some high numbers. A beautiful evening here like last night. We're going to find ourselves an absolute peach of an evening in Mackay.
Oh, a bit of a peach. Beautiful weather.
Good opportunity to hit up the merch tent as well, folks. Our merch tent's got all those awesome things. Aussie footy shorts are there, footy shorts with pockets. Some beef jerky as well, and then obviously your fan merch.
You know, I've been saving up to get me one of those PBR caps. You know, I really have to save all of my wages to try and... I've got a budget. So I really want to get over to that merchandise booth, and I really want to get one of those B Cowboy caps. I reckon they are absolutely amazing.
Well, you better hurry up with that savings plan, because those caps are a hot, sought-after item.
There is so many good things over there, and you know the best part about it is the staff at the PBR merchandise booth. The girls are absolutely amazing. They do a fantastic job. We probably don't thank those ladies enough for all of their hard work. So, folks, when you pop on over there, have a big smile on your face and have a look at that merchandise booth, and they will greet you exactly the same way.
And a little unknown fact here is that they actually sew all those shirts themselves.
Really?
Yep, they've got the genomes out the back.
Wow.
And pedaling away, getting that super stitch. No, they don't do that much work but on these shirts, but they are at every event, setting up that stand, getting you ready, and actually giving you fashion advice too, which was a little bit that I didn't realise, the keen eye that those ladies have.
Yep.
The fashionistas.
Very talented ladies at the merchandise booth. Don't forget PBR stickers over there. They're always great. Put on your bumper, put on the back window of your car, and tell everybody that you've been to the PBR Monster Energy Tour.
Well, here we go. This is Nate Wilson here.
Nate Wilson now. Hang on.
Okay, so actually, sorry to confuse you all there, but that is one of our re-rides from the earlier division that was actually in the chamber. So they said, you know what? Let's buck him out. Nate's ready. The bull's ready. Let's see how he goes. Well, now we do move into our senior division, and Oscar Eastley is the cowboy we're having a good close look at there in that Bisley Workwear bucking chute.
Yeah, and he's on a bull called the Beast Mode. Come on, Oscar. Oh, boy, he's in trouble. What a great little bull, Beast Mode, from Back to Roots Rodeo Company.
Well, it looks like Oscar here's in a great deal of pain.
Yeah, he came down hard. Ladies and gentlemen, would you do him a big favor and put your hands together for him? That's the only good news he's going to hear this afternoon.
Yeah, that holding onto that shoulder for young Oscar. We'll get a check on him and make sure that he's okay. So, Elijah James Morris from Westbrook, Queensland.
Wow! He has got a fan club here at Mackay. Let me say it again. E.J. Morris. He's ready to ride, and he's on a bull called the Belt Loop. All right, come on. Let's go. Round to the left. It's into his hand. How about a big hand for him, everybody, all the way from Westbrook, Queensland, E.J. Morris.
Well, the crowd there getting behind that young cowboy, and rightly so. They're going to actually give him a score because the bull stopped after the buzzer went off. 59.5 points is what the judges have said for young E.J. Morris.
You know, and the score may be a little bit on the low side, but think about this. We only saw a couple of scores in the previous division. So, I mean, you know, 59.5 points. Things could work out in the favor for EJ here as we go to Ty Meek from Emerald on Swinger.
Well, this bull's always had me a little confused. Whether he's a spinner, a swinger, a bucker, we'll find out. Let's go, Ty. Got 2.44 seconds there, the swinger. Putting Ty into that dirt. It's a hard one to sort of bring yourself back from.
Tough luck for Ty as we move now to... We will wait.
Well, Warren, you can see those great shot there of those bull horns on our big screen. We actually had a sculptor create them, a local artist from down there in around that Noosa region. Mm-hmm. Came to the PBR with a concept, with a vision in mind. And I've got to say, I'm trying to keep them for my house, but...
Look pretty good. This is, how do you pronounce this name?
Billy Edwards?
No, where he's from. From Wheelbarrow Back, Queensland, this is Billy Edwards riding Destiny. Here he goes. Hang on, Billy.
He's on.
Oh, what a great little bull he had, Destiny. I'm going to have to Google the name of that town.
Dynasty back-to-back Roots Rodeo
Yeah, you know, and Billy, look at this here. He really rode the worst of this bull, but at that last turn, that's where things kind of went pear-shaped for him. Unfortunately, no score.
Well, we are going to need a cowboy to step up now. It's actually time. The boys have been sitting out the back for a while. They're all getting ready, and now's their chance. So McKinnon Haley here from Banana, Queensland. He has drawn black belt.
Oh, man. Watch out for that bull. Dynasty, he's out there in chaos. And he's gone. Here's Mac, the 15-year-old from Banana. Have you ever been through his hometown, Banana?
I don't believe I have.
There is a statue of a bull called Banana, and that is why they named that town Banana.
So nothing to do with the fruit?
No, a yellow bull called Banana.
Well, in honor of that moment, we need Mac Haley here.
Now, I'll tell you what, this kid is sticky, Mackay. Watch this youngster. Come on, Mac. And he's going to go all the way. Big hand for your Banana bull rider, Mac Haley.
Wow, in control throughout it all. 66 points. The judges looking favorably there on Mac with his ride. Rightly so, that young cowboy looking all bit of class indeed. Well, we heard of the name earlier in our division, and we are now looking at the brother here, Brax Lowe.
Yeah, look at this bull. This bull was in Orange 3 weeks ago. Last weekend, he was in Nowra, New South Wales. So this bull has travelled the same amount as this bull rider. Brax Lowe from Barraba, mini, locked and loaded. Wow. Look at this bull right here, and he's a bucker. Boy. Wow. Brax Lowe kicking the dirt.
Well, he knows that was a missed opportunity there.
He does.
Mini locked and loaded, gave him everything.
So the big trip to New South Wales for the little bucking bull just fired him up a little bit when he came back here to North Queensland. And no score for Brax Lowe.
Well, Mini locked and loaded, quite proud of himself.
Ooh.
Doing a little lap around. And there he knows how to get home. There you go. Well done, Mini locked and loaded.
Back to the cows.
Well, we are looking at another cowboy here that has grand final dreams in the eyes. Chase Whelan from Gympie, Queensland. And he's drawn the bull Shrek. Bit of a theme going here from the Disney Channel.
You know, I really love the donkey. Donkey was my favorite in those shows.
Yeah. And well, Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
How can you not? Putting his hand to a very much, well, folklore character now.
Oh, and he's going to do the suicide rap as well. All right. This is a dangerous procedure. Chase Whelan's confident. He's on the back of Shrek. Here we go. And he's going to get him ridden. How about a big hand for the Gympie bull rider, Chase Whelan.
Well, there it is. 69.5 points. We have a new leader.
Wow, 69.5 to the top of the Can-Am leaderboard. So I believe this is Jack Jones from Catherine in the Northern Territory on a bull called Cuff. Hey, Jack, hanging on.
Well, I think that's an accidental. He just wanted a bit of attention, didn't you there, Adrian Roots?
Oh, I was thinking, okay, Roots, he's putting up $200 for a challenge.
Yeah. He, mate, if you press that button, you must pay.
Yeah. One of the most wealthiest men in the country, by the way.
Actually, I'm looking here. I think it was one of our arena boys there. Shane Farrer gave that a bump.
Oh.
Oh, dear. That's like 3 weeks' wage right there, just spent in a challenge.
So, is there anybody here from Serena? This is Ronan Majewski from Serena, the 14-year-old on the train station. And that is definitely where he does not want to end up.
No, it's a long way to the station.
It's a long drop indeed.
Ronan is a quality bull rider, all right, if he gets a chance.
Here he is. Great effort for Ronan. Oh, look out. Oh, Gary, you are playing with fire.
I think he must have a different deodorant on tonight. The bulls seem to be quite attracted to Kerry Whitehouse. 62.5 points there for Ronan.
Great job. That's going to put him in third place, 62.5.
We are getting some Bulls Road now here in our senior division.
A little bit like the opening night of the Mackay Monster Energy Tour. Rode a lot of bulls last night. Here's Darcy Merrill, I believe.
Our Monster Energy Buck and Shoot, our camera team giving us close-up action. I love the name of this bull, Wacko.
Wacko.
Reminds me of my first relationship. Darcy Merrill.
So, which one were you?
I was the Wacko, all right. Wolvie, Queensland, where this cowboy hails from. Let's see.
14-year-old. Last time we saw him was in Caboolture. All right, here we go. Whoa. Oh, and he was hung up. How about a big hand for those fantastic 4 our protection athletes here this afternoon, folks. Doing a great job, Snowy River Caravans, the official caravan of the Professional Bull Riders of Australia. If you're ready to set sail on your next holiday, why not do it with the Snowy River Caravan? And that was Kai Everingham on Zip Pay. No score for Kai. Unfortunately, that's kind of the way it is with that little bull, Zip Pay. Little Brahman bull, and boy, he continues to be one of the tougher bulls in the senior division.
Cowboy wasted no time there. He was ready to buck out. So we move on here to Ebbett Walker from Mirren Vale. Wigglewart is the bull that he finds himself on. Mac Haley rode him in orange for 64 points. Now, Ebbett, he has been able to put some big rides together before.
Wigglewart.
But only ridden three times we've seen him on the Monster Energy Tour, Wigglewart, and it was last time in orange that they rode him. Mac Haley did it. So Ebbett has his chance, has an opportunity here to go one better.
Yeah, you know, we've got to go way back to Tamworth last year, the last time he got a bull ridden in the Can-Am Junior Academy. He rode Puss in Boots for 67.5. So it has been a while between sarsaparillas for Ebbett Walker on the back of Wigglewart. Ram Bucking Shoot
But actually,
See the guy up there with the camera on the back of the chutes?
Oh, yeah.
See him up there? Finn, he's up on the back of the chutes there. He's getting married next year. He's part of our fabulous production crew from the PBR. Does a great job.
Does the person he's marrying know that?
Yes.
Okay. Didn't want you to give away the secret.
No. So we got a great crew. All of these guys out the back here, all of our technicians, camera people. Boy, I tell you what, there is a well-oiled machine. But here we go. We're going to Hudson Lyle now. That was Hudson Lyle from Serena on Cool Whip.
Well, unfortunate there for Hudson Lyle.
Yeah, Cool Whip had a pretty good trip too. Look at this bull here. Really putting out a great effort. And no score for Hudson this afternoon.
35-point bull score. He's actually at the top. Cool Whip. Well, Ebbett Walker we are back with. Wiggle Ward. Had a bit of trouble earlier, but he's ready now. Let's go.
Come on, Ebbett. Come on, buddy. Come on. Keep going, Ebbett. Keep going. How about a big hand for him, Mackay? Come on. Wow, as soon as he lets go, he is hung up. But give him a big hand. Would you do that for me? What a great effort for Ebbett Walker this afternoon from Merriam Vale, and 62.5 points. Wow, great effort.
That'll be one for his show reel. If he's on social media, no doubt that'll be going on the gram. Well, Cassidy Carlin, Bundara, he's ready to rock and roll on Fox in Socks.
He's running down the little finger too. Cassidy Carlin means business on the back of Fox in Socks. The 13-year-old, the number 9 contender in the senior mini bull riding. And here we go. Come on, Fox. Whoa. Oh. And we will wait and see. He's pleading his case.
Well,
they're telling us re-ride.
Well, that trip you stand from that bull was like last time I got on one of those rides at the shopping centre. It just started on me every time.
Yeah, well, you're cheap. You put 1-cent coins in 20-cent machines. That's what happens.
51 points, but they have given him a re-ride, Cassidy Carlin, and he has graciously taken that.
All right, so re-rides, we're going to have to get some better bulls.
I've got a question for you, Warren. What coloured chaps did you used to run back in the day?
What coloured chaps? Wow, I don't know. Blue.
Blue. Did you ever go on like a hot pink or anything like that?
Never. Never. Glenn Young used to wear pink chaps.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that.
With his pink shirts.
Let's try and catch the judge's eye. Make it look like you're doing more work than you actually are.
Flynn Guyot from Yarrick, New South Wales. And the re-ride bull is Lamington. Here's the little Lamington. Come on, Flynn. Oh, look at this.
Wow.
Great job for the young 12-year-old from New South Wales.
Look at him working up that Mackay crowd.
Yes, he is happy. And that's a little bull that we watched a little earlier. Buck off Sonny Heffernan. Wow.
62.5 points there. Oh, I got to say, Warren, we've actually jumped back in our division and put Flynn Guyot. So he was from the other division, and we have our winner now been officially put together. But we are staying focused with the senior division at the minute. We will finish that off. We'll present our winner. Then we will go back to our junior division and see where we landed. But Noah Lowe there, 65 and a half. So we are back on track in our senior division. While we had a wait in play, while we had a break, trying to get these bulls run up, these re-ride bull options. Longmire is the bull that we're about to see. Took a long time for Longmire. He was out the back having a snooze.
So is this the re-ride?
Yes, this will be the re-ride.
Cassidy Carlon. Okay. No.
Our re-ride bull here for Cassidy Carlin. Longmire was already thinking he's going to go home.
Okay.
But then he got the call up.
Longmire, that's a good series. Great series to watch. Longmire.
You know, the numbers here on Longmire too. This 5 times he's been ridden 4 of those 5.
Yeah, he is a mobile money machine.
Well, ATM might be his nickname.
Yep, there we go. Cassidy Carlon's ready, nods his head. Let's go. And no score for Cassidy. Great out for Longmire here this afternoon. Okay, so we will be.
We have finalised our senior division there now. And so we have a winner of our senior division and our winner of the junior division, Josh Hansen, making his way out into the arena. So I think we'll leave with Josh to start us off.
Yeah, thanks very much, Simon. I've got the 2 guys here. We'll start with you, Chase. Good bull ride tonight. Congratulations, mate. Really good bull ride tonight. Must feel pretty good.
Yeah, I did.
You seen that bull before?
Yeah, I bucked off him a couple of weeks ago at Cairns Origin.
Yeah, fantastic. And you got a good title race going between you and Ronan. Looking forward to getting to Tamworth in 2 weeks.
Yeah, hopefully she'll be good.
Good luck, mate. And Noah, really good bull ride. You really... Yeah, and you really enjoyed yourself out there.
Yeah.
Fair bit of momentum going into Tamworth. You're looking forward to riding in your finals?
Yeah, and I'd like to thank Dad and Eddie for taking me here and driving me here.
Good stuff, mate. Congratulations.
So you saw us earlier here. If you joined us at the very start of this competition, we actually had half of our eldest division, the Rising Stars, come out and buck. So we are now back into our second section of the Rising Stars to see whether we can have some of these cowboys change the leaderboard in our Rising Star division.
Yeah, well, right now it is Taj Everingham from Bajul, Queensland that leads with 69. Noah Dingle had a 67, and Lane Cross put together a 65-point score. And we're getting ready to go to our first of 6 cowboys left to go here in the Can-Am Junior Academy this afternoon. Don't forget, this is just a prelude, a warm-up to tonight's Monster Energy to-a-stop event.
I'm actually got the anticipation, just as you said that, a little bit of excitement. The butterflies went off in the stomach because we have built ourselves up with a huge night of competition here. Given what happened last night, I'm very excited for what we'll witness here tonight.
So it is Zane Maslin from Banana, the 18-year-old on bull called 216 from CF7 Bucking Bulls.
Spin in the chutes before coming out. And Zane Maslin. Looking there and so it looks like, well, we're trying to get some clarity here, but it does seem that the judges have given him a re-ride. Zane Maslin. You know, Banana, Queensland is named after a bull. Banana. Well, we move on to our Snowy River Caravan protection athlete. Well, sorry, our Snowy River Caravan shoot, where Bailey Searle is there strapping himself to the back of this bovine 313. Whoa! Come on, Bailey!
Great bull. Bucked off Rex Walker in Bloomsbury earlier this year. Bailey Searle had a huge ride in orange for a 78.5 point score and just could not handle the speed of bull 313. So no score.
Yeah, he found himself high in the sky there. Well, Trace Mellors from Gracemere, Queensland, 16 years of age. He had some great success in Caboolture there, 66 points. And then Burnett Heads earlier this year, 73 points for Trace. So he's going to need to put a ride like that together here on the back of 317. CF7 Bucking Bulls bringing us the bull 317.
And it's great to see the genetics in these young bulls. These are all bred to buck bulls. And Colin Fry brings a great pen of bulls in here into the second section. 317. Probably carrying a lot of genetics from the United States of America. He bought a lot of young bulls at the Wallace Dispersal Sale. Ram Bucking Chute, Trace Mellors. Sliding up, getting ready to nod his head. Here we go. Whoa!
Oh.
Boy, you know that bull there, he was getting ready for landing just a little bit over here. The runway is. Look at the height that he was getting.
Well, once he dislodged Trace, he had another big leap for good measure.
So a no score for Trace Mellors.
Not a great start for our Rising Star Division, Section 2.
So here is another one from the same stable, 331. So like I said, we're going to see some buckers here. Colin Fry, Bisley Workwear Bucking Chute. The stock contractors invest thousands and thousands of dollars every year trying to get the best genetics, trying to breed the next big thing to win the Yeti Wild Bull of the Year in the PBR. It is a big deal for our stock contractors. They are very proud of the bulls that they supply.
We're going
to tie this one in the Monster Energy Chute.
Tell you, this CF7 Bucking Bulls, you talked about the genetics and the young bulls that they've got their hands on right now. And here's a case of Jordan Britt from Sawyers Gully, New South Wales, is really come here to Mackay, not expecting this bull 2025 to give him so much attitude in that shoot.
You know, and it is a bit of a deal for these youngsters. I mean, these kids, you know, most of them are used to getting on mini bulls, and bull riders today aren't like bull riders 30 years ago that used to go and try wild, clean skin bulls for stock contras. Most of these guys today, they get on bulls that are specifically bred for this particular purpose. So it is difficult for youngsters, especially of this age, to get on bulls that are a little bit hostile in the bucking chute.
It's all part of that conditioning and that training that we talked about with the Can-Am Junior Academy. Dittman bucking bulls, obviously identifying that as well. Put in a lot of effort and energy. Our friends at Strutties all trying to do their bit to give these kids this opportunity for these moments right here. Jordan Britt going to have to keep his head cool, keep himself focused in the frame of mind as he's experiencing, like you said, the hostility from 2025. But this is the sort of stuff that you want to cut your teeth on. These are the opportunities that you want to get, and if you want to find yourself holding that Ariat voucher, you've got to be chasing points higher than 69. You want a bucking bull underneath.
That's right. It is called professional bull riding. Wow. Jordan Britt working through the motions here on bull number 2025 from CF7 Bucking Bulls.
Now, arena director there, Brian Duggan, having a good look at proceedings in that shoot.
Boy, I tell you what, his clothes are going to be out of fashion before he nods his head on this bull.
Lucky the merch tent's right there. Well, obviously not able to get a shot at it.
No.
So they have decided to move on and give Rex Walker his chance.
So a re-ride for Jordan Britt, and that's some good news. They're going to bring him in another bull, and like you said, we're going to move to Rex Walker. I talked about the Walker family a little earlier, and we've seen the whole lot of the Walker family progress through the Can-Am Junior Academy. Rex being the oldest, the 15-year-old, and he is on bull number 204.
Well, Rex Walker's got some big numbers to his name as well. Last year was on absolute fire, dominating form.
Wow, do you want some guacamole for your nachos? Rex Walker. Tell you what, I love to watch Rex Walker ride, and he has had some big moments. He has had some big moments in the Can-Am Junior Academy. And he's sliding up. You watch Rex. He's a tough young man. Marionvale, Queensland. Come on, Rex.
Oh, some young bucking bulls here, putting our Cowboys on notice.
So no score for Rex.
204 from CF7 Bucking Bulls. We might have to get with Colin the team and have a chat and see whether we run a little competition, a naming competition for these bulls.
Yeah, 331 is the name of this next bull.
That was the speed he was traveling at when the policeman pulled him over.
331 Can-Am Bucking Chute, and it is Bailey Proctor.
All the way from Brisbane, Queensland, from the capital city there. Finds his way up here to Mackay. And again, another Cowboy that's looking to find some form in this 2025 season.
No doubt he'll be on his way to Tamworth in a couple of weeks' time for the Can-Am Junior Academy Grand Finals. Whole lot of money up for these youngsters down there.
Yeah, big money on the line. After a big, long tour like they've done, where they've travelled all across this east coast of Australia. Bailey Proctor being tested here again in that Can-Am bucking chute. Yeah, Brian Duggan's seen enough. He's like, you know what, I'll give you a moment to reset. We will move along. It's a great night, like we've said, folks. Welcome here. What you're watching right now is our Can-Am Junior Academy underway. We are at the penultimate event for these young cowboys that'll be heading to the grand finals in Tamworth for them. Here we go with Jordan Britt on camshaft. Come on, Jordan. Let's get loud, Mackay. Well, Jordan Britt is in a whole heap of trouble.
Yeah, no luck for him here in Mackay this weekend, ladies and gentlemen, coming down off camshaft from the Back to Roots Rodeo Company. Pretty good effort just the same, and he's going to take a lot away from North Queensland this weekend from that 6.5 second bull ride. So I think we've got two to go.
There are only two to go. We're just going to go way back to Zane Maslin here, who started us off in Section 2, got given a re-ride. So now he finds himself with a bull.
Yes, Zane Maslin, the 18-year-old from Banana, Queensland, is on bull number 253. One of the greatest engines Holden ever produced. CF7 bucking bulls. Here we go. Whoa. Oh, and just slams him. Wow. Wow. I don't know who that guy was on the back of the chute, but he had a big smile on his face. He went, wow, look at that bull buck.
Oh, man.
Oh.
That was a serious moment there for Zane. Obviously, this is exactly what it's about. I mean, these kids playing junior football or soccer, I know netball can get quite physical too. But here, the Junior Academy just shows how tough these future bull riders are. We've got a little posse of bulls out there enjoying their moment, the time at this beautiful BB Prince Stadium. It's always great when we come to these double-header events like here in Mackay. Get around, see the community, see the good town of Mackay.
What about one of the big things that's happening here this weekend? I know last night it was absolutely amazing, but it is the official PBR after party.
We actually touched on that last night. They had a good lead into it on the Friday night. The Arcadia Bar. So tonight, folks, make sure you head to the Arcadia Bar there in the city for our official PBR after party.
Oh, and it's going to be massive. I know last night was absolutely huge. There was a big crowd here in BP Prince Stadium last night. And I think a lot of people lined up there and got themselves into the PBR after party.
Yeah, the Luke Geiger band on tonight. Be a lot of dancing. Kick up the boots.
So it is Baldy Bob from the Back to Roots Rodeo Company, and the bull rider is Bailey Proctor from Brisbane.
Now, I'm not seeing too clearly on that camera, but it looks like that bull's got hair all over it. So I'm not sure where the name Baldy Bob came from.
I know who Bailey will be cheering for tomorrow night when the boys run on the NRL Grand Final. Bailey Proctor, 17-year-old, trying to be the first bull rider to get a qualified ride in this section. Oh, and I think the bull hipped himself. I'm not sure, but our judges here, they're going to make a call. You can see the young bull rider Bailey Proctor there, and he's looking back. You can see there was just waiting for verification, and I mean, I'm not a judge, but there was definitely contact, yes.
Well,
so re-ride for Bailey Proctor.
Gets another opportunity.
Yeah, you know, and that's exactly what happens in the on the Monster Energy Tour with our professional bull riders. I mean, anytime there is an infraction, whether it be by the bull rider or by the bull, the rule book says that that it has to go in favor of the bull riders. So there we go. Good call. Bailey Proctor gets another one.
Well, Warren, I've got to say that another part of the excitement of tonight is that we're getting so closer to the Townsville Grand Finals.
Yes, Townsville Entertainment and Convention Centre, and I believe Saturday night is sold out, but tickets are still available for the Friday night performance.
Definitely they are, but Saturday night is sold out.
Wow, and they're not only the top 20 bull riders on the Monster Energy Tour here in Australia, but 5 invitees from the United States and Canada will be joining us in Townsville this year for that $150,000 PBR Grand Finals. It certainly will be something to see if you have never experienced the atmosphere of the Townsville Entertainment Centre with the PBR. Ladies and gentlemen, do yourself a favor and get yourself a ticket. Like I said, they're only available for Friday night now. Saturday's completely gone, but it is amazing.
Oh, yeah. 31st of October, 1st of November. Townsville Entertainment Centre. We take all the dirt, this steel inside that venue and build an absolute battleground. It is definitely a sight to behold inside that Townsville Entertainment Centre, all right. The crowd is building here on a Saturday night as we get ourselves ready for Bailey Proctor's re-ride bull and his opportunity to see whether he can take Taj Everingham down. From Section 1, Taj was able to get a big score there of 69 points.
Okay, so it looks like the re-ride bull is 216, and he bucked off Zane Maslin here this afternoon. So this is another one of those CF7 bucking bulls.
We can see our protection athletes out there in the middle having a little chat, getting their selves focused for how they'll attack it tonight. Kerry Whitehouse out the back getting patched up already. He's had a tough day at the office here in the Junior Academy. Also, our event night partner, Kent Hire, getting on board again at the Mackay Invitational.
Run into Marty today at Titley's downtown and had a good yarn with Marty and his young fella. He was in there buying him some really cool gear, and it's always a pleasure catching up with Marty from Kent Hire.
We're definitely a fan of the sport, and we do appreciate his support with this Mackay event. You'll have a look at that big castle over there, the Kent Hire Castle. That thing will be heaving later tonight. As we're in our Bisley Workwear bucking shoot, We're looking in nice and tight here. Bailey Proctor taking his final wrap. He's got himself a seat. All he's got to do is slide and ride. Come on, Bailey. Stick it.
Wow. The heat was hot in the kitchen tonight, especially for section number 2 of the Rising Stars. So no score for all of our boys. How about a big hand for all of those kids in that Can-Am Junior Academy, ladies and gentlemen. So your winner of the Rising Stars will be Bajul, Queensland's Taj Everingham with 69 points. So Josh Hansen is down in the middle right now with your champion.
Taj, it was a bit of a long wait. You had to sweat it out for about 10 rides. It must be good to get the win.
Yeah, it's good to get back at it and win a couple of bull rides. Yeah, it feels real good.
Yeah, that probably boosts you up into the top 5 heading to Tamworth in a few weeks for your finals. You're really looking forward to getting down there and getting on a few more bulls?
Yeah, I'm really keen for Tamworth. Yeah, really keen to get on some more bulls and hopefully win some more money, hopefully.
Awesome. Congratulations, mate. Great win tonight.
So that wraps up the Can-Am Junior Academy, folks, giving you around about 40 minutes time to soak up the atmosphere, get yourself a good seat, grab yourself something to eat and drink. We've got some wonderful food vendors here. The bars are in operation, and you might want to pop on over to the PBR merchandise booth. So we're going to be back 40 minutes from right now with night number 2 of the 2025 Energy Mackay Invitational.